Good evening and welcome to the special edition of We the People, coming to you tonight from Ahmedabad. Through this week, we have kept our eye on the Gujarat election. An election many believe will have a serious consequence one way or the other on national politics. On We the People today, we look at some of the questions thrown up for India by these elections. Is Narendra Modi headed now for Delhi, shifting his focus from Ahmedabad to Delhi and playing on the national stage? What about the Congress campaign? It's been distinctly different from 2007. Also, another fundamental question, with the BJP giving no tickets to Muslim candidates and the Congress not talking about them either, is there a shrinking political space for Gujarati Muslims? Before we start taking questions from our audience today, a wide and varied cross-section of voices from the city, let's introduce our panel tonight. We have Deepak Babaria, leader of the Congress party. We have Asifa Khan, she's a BJP leader, joining us tonight. We are joined by Zafar Sareshwala, one of the prominent industrialists of Gujarat and an old and well-known family of Ahmedabad. We are joined also by Abida Desai. She's a social activist and in fact works with the Ahmedabad Women's Association for Muslim Women, and she works with that as an activist. We're joined now by Suketu Mehta. We know him as the author of Maximum City and other writings. He's an American citizen but of Gujarati origin. And next to him is another overseas Gujarati, a British citizen, but somebody who has been involved in the efforts that did bear fruit of getting the United Kingdom to end its boycott of Narendra Modi, Manoj Ladva, who's the chief executive and partner with MLS Chase. And finally, we have one of Ahmedabad's best known and best respected authors and artists, Esther David. And I would like to start with you, Asifa Khan, because there will be a lot of focus on you being a Muslim voice of the BJP. Till recently, the spokesperson, by the way, of the Gujarat Congress party, this has to be said. And now, batting for a party that is certainly, many people believe, headed for a victory, but your own community must have lots of questions of you because your party hasn't given them any tickets.
Well, let me tell you that I had been a journalist for more than 17 years into print and electronic media, and that actually gave me a profile of being a liberal Muslim. 2008, I was being handpicked by a top-notch Congress leader from my hometown district, and was given the responsibility to work as a spokesperson for Gujarat Pradesh and also look into the media convener for All India Mahila Congress.
Okay.
This was the time when I came to know the Congress at close quarters. And when I came to know the party, I studied it into different angles. And I found that literally Muslims were being used by the Congress. We were just token members into that. We were kept at arm's length distance. And I also saw that in Gujarat, we were almost dysfunctional. There was no leadership. We had to rush to Delhi with all our files. On the contrary, when I saw the BJP party functioning under the leadership of Mr. Narendra Modi, a foot soldier from the BJP was doing much better than we could.
So
we
you're
were
saying
helpless.
You're saying you felt used as a community by the Congress.
Yes, I
Fair
think
enough.
I was used by the Congress in the meaning that I was used as a fill in the gap. You need a Muslim face, so you pick up someone and put it there.
But you don't feel that now you don't feel that you've now become that for the BJP, that you're now the BJP's token Muslim face.
I quit the job and I came down to Mr. Modi. When I met him and I talked with him in person, I saw this man is the perfect person to lead. So as a Muslim, I appreciate the way he runs the state. He has taken the growth story, including the Muslims of Gujarat. Today, we are 200 members elected in the BJP-run government through the local panchayati elections.
Okay, you've said a lot of different things which we'll explore as the program goes on. But Deepak Babaria, I want to ask you about the Congress campaign. Now, the Congress campaign, and this has been pointed out again and again, the Congress posters are quite interesting this time because they do not have any pictures of your national leadership. They don't have Rahul Gandhi, Manmohan Singh, Sonia Gandhi. You're not talking about Muslims. You're not talking about 2002. You're not saying Maut Ka Saudagar. Why is the Congress playing it so safe? Has Narendra Modi scared you off?
Well, I think it's a perception, Barkha, but Congress has been, say, canvassing on some of the issues which are very pertinent as on today's situation.
On local
Something
issues
which
and
was
issues
there
of
on
development.
2002, well, all the time you cannot harp on the same issue. If I talk of the Garibi Hatao of 1971 slogan or talk about the Indira Gandhi's achievement, it is irrelevant. So here, say, in the 2012 situation, after 10 years of the Modi's rule, he has created a smoke screen of the development, but the reality at the grassroots is something different. each section of the society, including Muslims. Well, my friend may say something, she was our colleague till last day, and today she has joined the bandwagon of Narendra Modi in search of a career. In search of a career.
It is for Vikas that I switched over.
Okay, let him complete.
Yeah, something what is important is that all sections in this state, they are neglected. In the matter of, say, growth rate also, he has created a hype that the Gujarat is the highest growing state, but the reality is something different. Even in the days of the Congress party, it was somewhere around 40% in 1989, which has slipped down to 9%.
Okay.
So we decided that let us expose the man who has been making all these false claims.
So you have made your issue that of development and of economics, and I think you have perhaps accurately worked out that in this political environment of Gujarat, when you do raise issues of civil rights or minority rights in the past, it has only helped Narendra Modi. So you have altered your strategy. Manoj Ladwa, let me take this to you. First, you worked to get the United Kingdom to end its boycott of Narendra Modi. The fact of the matter is that you still have to deal with global perception that there is a problem here. So Ketu sitting next to you is from the United States of America. America so far has not budged on the issue. Is this a sign to people like yourselves that there is an image problem? What has Narendra Modi done this time to change his image from 2007 and 2002?
Well, I think, Barkha, the central point here is that you've had 10 years of development. There may be disputes in terms of the nature of that development. What the most important aspect is that if you have issues with people, you've got to engage. And the disappointing thing for me over the last few days being in Gujarat is that I've come all the way from London, Suketu has come all the way from the US, but the Congress party, the principal party, hasn't even turned up in Gujarat. And that, for me, is
in what sense? You've had Rahul Gandhi here,
no,
invoking Mahatma Gandhi.
No, in the sense that they just simply have not been able to articulate what their position is.
He just did.
No,
he said he's fighting Narendra Modi's campaign on questioning the growth story.
The fact of the matter is that Gujarat has progressed, whether it's Ratan Tata or Sunil Bharti Mittal, the industrialists, or whether it's the British government. They've recognized that the state has progressed, and you've got to give credit to the leadership of the state.
There are parallels drawn, for example, between India and China, and that China progresses economically much more efficiently than India, but it doesn't have democracy. I'm just building a model here. Some people look at Gujarat and say the industrialists love it, but on the social development or the human development index, it doesn't do that well, and that's what a democracy is about. That's their argument.
Well, the fact of the matter is, year in, year out, the BJP fights an election, Gujarat goes to elections at different points, and each time the people speak. It's a democracy. It's a vibrant democracy, and at each time, the people on the ground are voting. Okay. And Narendra Modi has been successful each and every time.
Okay.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.